Yo, what's up? Back with some more. This isn't really news. This is more like, I guess, an opinion piece. It is football, so it's more football news. Um, but this is probably my favorite video I'm probably doing today. So as you can see, ranking college football's top 75 quarterbacks of the 2000s. So you got your boys like Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, Jamarcus Russell, you got Bryce Young, you got Joe Burrow, you got Lamar Jackson. I mean, the list goes on and on. To rank that down to 75 is incredible. Um, so, yeah. Um, let's see. In the last year of the 20th century, quarterback play in college football seemed to be making a quantum leap. Quantum leap. Excuse me. Virginia Tech's Michael Vick was showing us a combination of rushing and passing prowess that we didn't realize was possible, while Georgia Tech's Joe Hamilton, was combining 3,000-yard passing with 700 yards rushing. Mike Leach was, through Oklahoma's Josh Heupel, introducing the air raid offense to its eventual home, the Big 12. Purdue's Drew Brees was, through Joe Tiller's basketball on grass spread, throwing 70-plus times in Big Ten games. Everything we thought was evolving at the turn of the century did so, and then some. Quarterback play in the 2000s has evolved to include numbers we never thought imaginable. 3,500, 1,000 seasons, 200 passer ratings, completion ratings nearing 80%. Where might things go next? If we wait to find the answer to that question, let's step back and take stock of what we've seen so far by ranking the best quarterbacks of the century to date. We've updated and added to our previous rankings from 2021, going from 60 quarterbacks to 75. That means room for NFL stars like Matt Ryan and Dak Prescott, plus newcomers Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Stetson Bennett. No Caleb Williams, though, since we're only counting players who finished their college careers. I mean, that's obvious. This was, to be honest, an even more difficult task than I imagined. We've seen single-season explosions from the Cam Newtons of the world, and we've seen controlled 4 or 5 years fires from Case Keenums and Baker Mayfield that produced seemingly untouchable career totals. How do you compare a Keenum or Kellen Moore? I forgot about Kellen Moore to a Newton or Joe Burrow. Very carefully. I'm sure you will not disagree with a single one of these picks below. All right, let's see what you got, bro. 75, Matt Ryan. Really? Matt Ryan? That low? Okay. Teddy Bridgewater. Timmy Chang. Now, tip that right there is that was some them Hawaii teams in the mid 2000s was just stupid. That's all they did is run and gun. But his jump, he had the worst completion than Matt Ryan and Teddy Bridgewater. Why he should be? He had 117 touchdowns, 80 interceptions, bro. That's what the 51. That's 29 more interceptions combined than Matt Ryan and Teddy Bridgewater. All right, sure. 72, Dak Prescott, Brandon Wheaton, Geno Smith, David Green. David Green. I don't remember that guy. Brad Smith, AJ McCarron, JT Barrett, Kevin Cole. Kevin Cole. Wow, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, Houston has some offenses that were just stupid. Andy Dalton. Okay. Zach Wilson. Really? Is that 23 years of quarterbacks? Zach Wilson's gonna be on this list. Max Duggan. Yeah, okay, yeah. You got him to the national title. Matt Barkley. Sure. I guess. But them teams were never good. Well, okay, so you had a 10-win season. But even then, I mean, they were kind of mediocre. Kenny Pickett. I mean, that's recent. Well, 60. So okay. So okay, I guess. This right here, 59 Aaron. Now y'all gotta calm down. This is college quarterbacks only. Not this has nothing to do with their pro, uh, their pro careers. So he played 1 year, 03 to 04. Um, oh, I did not know this. He spent a year at was it Butte Community College? Huh. I did not know that. I thought he was unrecruited. That's actually incredible. Huh. Well, I guess that explains why he acts the way he does sometimes. He wasn't recruited. He went to community college, and then he had the. This guy he went from unrecruited to community college and played 1 year ball and ended up as a top 25 pick. Like his career, like his trajectory is incredible. So I guess, but so how the hell do you put this guy? He had one season. A bunch of these, pretty much everybody behind him had at least 3-4 years. If anything, in my opinion, you put Aaron Rodgers at 75. I put him behind Timmy Chang. There's no way you have Aaron Rodgers at 59. Okay. Todd Racing. Oh, that was some fun. That was a fun couple years for them. The Orange Bowl. That was so cool, man. Patrick Mahomes. But if this is going off college careers, you can't have Patrick this high because no one really knew what he was. Mason Rudolph. Yeah. Joey Harrington. Keenan Reynolds. Wow. I mean, the fact that he had 4,000 yards passing is incredible for a Navy quarterback. That's crazy. Brad Banks. I don't know who that is. David Carr. Dan Lefevre. I remember him. He wore number 15 as well. It was funny because his playing style was kind of like Tim Tebow. He just played at a smaller conference, but he was pretty good. Um, let's see, Denard Robinson. Boy, those were some games. But that Rich Rodriguez era, boy, there was some ups and downs, man. And that was the sad thing because he was so good at West Virginia. Like he had top 10 programs at West Virginia, and then he got I don't know what happened because he had logistically Michigan is a better program than West Virginia. So the fact that he failed so bad, and then you had Brady Hoke after that. Oh my gosh, they had a boy. Y'all need to thank your lucky stars. Y'all got Jim Harbaugh. He'd have brought y'all back to prominence. Jordan Lynch, I remember that year. Yeah, I remember they went to the Orange Bowl. A lot of people were complaining because they were like, "How did they get into that game?" I think the year they went, it was like 10-2, but they got blown out. Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask is 48. What? How? Kyle Trask in college is higher than Dan Lefevre, Derek Carr, Keenan Reynolds, Joey Harrington, Mason Rudolph, Patrick Mahomes, Todd Reesing, Kenny Pickett, Max Duggan. How in the world? What is he basing this list on? Is it just numbers? You know, all these numbers. It also, when you got to make a list like that, it's also impact. Like no one thought Kyle Trask was that dude. Eli Manning. So he's one spot behind Eli Manning. Brady Quinn over Eli Manning. Okay. I mean, those were some good teams back in the day before they fell into like a lull. Eric Crouch, Heisman winner. Byron Leftwich. I'm glad he's on this list. Should he be this high? I guess, yeah, for what he did back in the day. Because y'all got to remember. Oh yeah, the broken leg thing. That was awesome. Go back if you ever go back and watch it. Go type in Byron Leftwich, broken leg. It's the crazy thing. He played like that. It's like the final drive against Akron. Where after every play, he literally has his lineman carry him down the field for every play on that possession. It was incredible, man. Aaron Murray. Aaron Murray. Colt Brennan. Oh my God, rest in peace, man. That was a magical, bro. You know I don't understand, bro. I was staying up till 1 a.m., 2 a.m. every Saturday when them guys were playing, bro. That was like a yeah. Because of Hawaii is why we have all these. It's probably why we have so many NCAA football creators. Like the biggest guys I know who did Hawaii stuff was I think Not the Expert did something. Playbook Gamer and Uncle Sam's Reject. I think Uncle Sam Reject, he did like a spinoff, like he did like a Hawaii Tech, which is what that dynasty inspired my Maryland Tech dynasty that need to reboot. Yeah, man, this guy that was, and then they had this cool little story on ESPN. I think it was on Game Day. How him and the receivers they would practice on the beach, and they were just like he would write routes in the sand, and he would have the boys run the routes. I thought that was so cool, man. And it's actually a lot harder anyway to run on sand than it is like flat surface. But man, that was oh my God, Colt Brennan, bro, rest in peace. And he had a much better complete. He had a 70% completion rating. He had 131 yards, 131 touchdowns, 42 interceptions. I think what Timmy Chang had he had what? He had 117 touchdowns, but he had 80 interceptions, bro. That's like some stuff you do in a video game where you throw I threw 5 touchdown passes, but I threw 4 interceptions too. Like, damn. Like Colt Brennan, hands down, the best quarterback in Hawaii history. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt, man. Colin Klein. I vaguely remember him. Alex Smith, okay. Yeah. Shoot. Like guys like him, like people don't realize a lot of college football back in the day was a lot of smaller schools. Like if you look at this list, a lot of these guys are from like smaller programs. They're not all from the big programs. I don't think it wouldn't be possible because you need 75 quarterbacks, but yeah, there's a lot of talent all over there, man. Looking at this list, you do not have to go to a major program to be successful. You just got to play ball. Landry Jones, yeah. Mac Jones. How is Mac Jones this high? Is it because of this, the 56 touchdowns, the 7 interceptions? That's actually disgusting. I'm not going to. That's actually disgusting. 74% completion rate. Okay. Stetson Bennett, 37 out of 75. Get out of here, man. But Alex Smith and Colt Brennan are behind him. Bro, come on, man. This is some boy. Okay. Ken Dorsey. Okay. I can rock with that. Ken Dorsey. Chase Daniel. Okay. Yes, definitely. Wow. 101 touchdowns, 41 interceptions. Beautiful. Yeah, that like 2007, 2008. era. Graham Harrell, there you go. That Michael Crabtree throw to beat Tech. That was a weird year because it was like Missouri and Texas Tech and West Virginia and South Florida. I think they were all jockeying for like the number 2 ranking, but they kept losing every week. They kept losing, and it's like they didn't want it. It's like they didn't want that spot. It was weird. Troy Smith, Jason White, Colin Kaepernick. Wow, he had a pretty awesome career. Okay. I'm still mad at what he did though. He beat Boise, so that Boise State game that they won, not only did it cost Boise a chance at the national title that year, but I think the school took like a very, I'm not saying they took a big financial hit, but the amount of money they would have got if they had went to a major bowl and what they got from going to a smaller bowl was ridiculous. Like it's day and night the pay disparity. Um, Rex Grossman. People sleep on Rex Grossman. In college, he was that man. In the pros, not so much. Justin Fields. Okay, see that's like recency bias. But he was at Georgia. Then he transferred. Okay. Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, yeah. Pat White. Yeah. Russell Wilson. Okay. Jalen Hurts. Case Keenum. Carson Palmer. Phillip Rivers. Tua Tagovailoa. He's 21. See, a lot of this is CJ Stroud. Okay, come on, dog. That's so much recency bias. Andrew Luck, yes. Matt Leinart, yes. Jameis Winston, yes. I forgot about Jameis. Sam Bradford, yes. Kellen Moore, yes. Johnny Manziel. I wouldn't put him ahead of Kellen or Sam Bradford. I wouldn't put him or James. Hell no. Matt Leinart. No, hell no. He needs to be at like 18. They didn't. Johnny Manziel was 18. Move everyone else up. Colt McCoy, yes, absolutely. Trevor Lawrence, of course. RG3, of course. Marcus Mariota, yes. Lamar Jackson, of course. Now we're getting into the top 10. Kyler Murray. Yes. Oh, he only had 5. Oh, that's because he must have been he was a redshirt train. Yeah, that was that point where like for like 3 straight years, it was like 3 different quarterbacks. They all won the Heisman though. It was crazy. It was Kyler. It was Kyler Murray. It was freaking what's his name? What's his name? Uh, Baker. Actually, where is Baker? Did Baker show up? He must be. I don't think he ain't show up yet. He must be top 5 in his list. Deshaun Watson, yes. Joe Burrow, absolutely, definitely top 5. Tim Tebow, yeah. Tim Tebow. I mean, he had the stats to back it up, but he had 2 titles and a Heisman. I think just his like just his impact on college football is just unmatched. Like other than like other than like the obvious ones like a Bo Jackson, you know what I mean, or like a Ernie Davis, like guys like that who had like really significant impact on the game of college football. Vince Young, yeah. Cam Newton. There's no way. He has Baker Mayfield is one. The greatest. Baker Mayfield is the greatest. He's the greatest college quarterback in the last 23 years. Baker Mayfield. It's not even a numbers thing because he has numbers similar to a lot of these guys. But why is Baker? All right, let me see what he said. He had 14,607 passing yards, 69% completion percentage, 131 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, 1,083 rushing yards, and 21 rushing touchdowns. Newton, Young, and Burrow had the best seasons. Mayfield had the best career. Okay, fair enough. It began with him walking on at Texas Tech, quickly winning the starting job and throwing for 413 yards in his debut. He lost his job to injury, then trading up, landed at OU. The Sooners hadn't won an outright conference title since 2010, but he led them to 3 in a row with 3 top 5 finishes and 2 college football playoff bids. His storybook career ended with him throwing and rushing for 4,938 yards and 48 touchdowns, winning the Heisman and bringing OU to within an eyelash of the national title game. He was so good that despite non-prototypical size, the Cleveland Browns couldn't resist making him the number 1 pick in the 2018 draft. But I don't know if he had the best career because you had Vince Young. Oh, never mind. It says maybe the single most amazing thing about Young's career halfway through, it was a disappointment. He was a terrified runner from the get-go, but his passing wasn't coming along. He was briefly benched midway through 2004. Okay. So I didn't know that. But I didn't know about Vince Young until that year they won the title. Yeah, I guess because Tim Tebow was kind of short because he didn't really until 27 when he won the Heisman, and then they won the title. So, but is that not a good season though? Like in 2017 in 2007 he won the Heisman, 2008 they won the title, 2009 they won Thursday and won again. And but like I said, his impact on the game, like everyone, like if you were to pick Tim Tebow, if you would have a choice between Tim Tebow and Baker Mayfield, 90% of people won't pick Tim Tebow. Who else? Let's see who else on it. Trevor Lawrence had a great career. Colt McCoy, great career. Johnny Manziel, Kellen Moore, great. Sam Bradford, great careers. Matt Leinart, great careers. Andrew Luck, great careers. I mean, I'm just not seeing why Baker Mayfield's story, like why his college career was the number 1 in the last 23 years. There's so many guys on this list who've had similar, if not more, success in college than he did. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was the first. Wasn't he the first? Was it him or not? Who was it? Was it Johnny? When was John? What's Johnny Manziel? What year did he play? Not sure. What the hell? Manziel. All right, 13. He was 13. 2012 to 2013, and he was what 23. Oh, so he started the year after he came out. Okay, I think because Manziel was the first sophomore to win the Heisman. So I don't know. This is a fun little list. I like it. Was cool going out memory lane, just seeing all these names again. Uh, a lot of these guys I've watched so much college football. Man, I can literally go. I can probably go through like every name on this list and probably tell you about a big game they had for the most part. But some of these guys, like real early guys, like Jason White and like Ben Roethlisberger, I didn't really know about him until after he got drafted. Jason White, like that's a little like Ken Dorsey. Like at that point when them guys were playing, I was like 1999. I was 8 years old when that guy was playing. You know what I mean? So shut up. I know. So yeah, there you go. That is the college football's top 75 quarterbacks of the 2000s, according to Bill Connolly, ESPN staff writer. Uh, for the most part, Bill, this is a pretty solid list. There was some names on there. I was like, you need to move them back a little bit. Um, and your number one got me because I was like, all these great guys since 2000, and Baker was the best. Now I'll give you the fact over like Burrow and Winston. I get they had like signatures, and Cam Newton, they had like signature season. They didn't have a full college career, so I understand why you can't put them at one. Like I said, number one over like Tim Tebow and Bradford, guys like that. I don't know. That's like my biggest disagreement with this list. But yeah, other than that, I think it was a fun little list. It was pretty cool. I like it. So thank you for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed as always. Let me know what your favorite quarterback was from the 2000s to now, and let me know. All right. So peace.